I've already recorded this video once before. There was an audio bug, so it turns out we've got to do this again. So let's just get straight into it. These are one impressive thing about every NBA team so far. Starting off with the Boston Celtics, Mr. Derek White himself. He was not ranked as a top 50 player in the NBA. Sorry, top 100 player in this year's ESPN Top 100, which is shameful. ESPN, shameful. So far this season, he's averaging 13 points. I'll round up 14 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, averaging one block and 1 steal a game, shooting 43% from 3-point range, 47% from the floor, 84% from the line. This guy is one of the best defenders in the NBA, one of the best two-way players in the entire NBA. Works hard on both ends, and is probably, in my opinion, he's a fourth best player in Boston, but he can play like sometimes the best player. Let's be honest, he's that good. So yeah, Mr. Derek White, you're really good at this game. So yeah, keep going. Next up for the 76ers, I want to talk about Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris has stepped up big time this season. I know everyone craps on Tobias Harris. Massive contract, overpaid, whatever. But this season so far, he's averaging near 20 points a game, 6 rebounds a game, 3 assists a game, a steal a game, 55% from the field on 13 shots a game, and 36% from the 3-point range, as well as 90% from the line. He's about 4 percentage points off of hitting from 3-point range to get to 50-40-90 at this point, which is insane. I think he's done really good work for the 76ers this season, and it's part of the reason why they're doing really well right now is that Tobias Harris is playing some of the best basketball he's played in the last couple of years. So yeah, keep it up, Tobias. Next up for the Bucks, can't say Giannis, MarJon Beauchamp. We're going to talk about him, averaging about 6 a game, 2 rebounds, 50% from the floor, and 44% from 3-point range. He is doing everything he needs to solidify himself in the Bucks rotation going forward. He's good on the defensive end. He works hard. He's a young kid. He's only 23 years old. I hope he continues to make strides and improve, because he could be the X factor for the Bucks in the come playoff time, in my opinion. So yeah, MarJon Beauchamp, keep it up. Now for the Miami Heat, Duncan Robinson is playing the best brand of basketball we've ever seen from him. After he signed that massive contract for getting paid to get paid to shoot, and having a massive down year, he's come back up and is playing better than ever before, averaging nearly 15 points a game, 3 rebounds, 3 assists a game, 48% from the field, and 43% from 3 or 7 attempts a game, as well as 90% from the line. He is so close to 50-40-90 as well. Again, he's been fantastic all season long so far. Really, really crucial for him to step up and play well with them, not re-signing guys in free agency. So yeah, Duncan Robinson has been fantastic for the Miami Heat. For the Magic, I'm shocked that they are one of the best defensive teams in the NBA. Not shocked, I shouldn't say shocked. But if you had to ask me coming into this season, do I think that the Atlanta Magic would have like the second best defense or the best defense? No, I would not. If you asked me if they would have a top 10 net rating, I would not have guessed it. I expected a jump, but the whole team is starting to click and get together. Defensive rating of 107.8, which is second in the NBA at the moment, and 5th in opponents' points allowed per game. Orlando is really clicking. There's not really many bad defenders on this roster. Everyone can play defense, and everyone's doing it as a team, and they're playing really well. So yeah, well done Orlando Magic. Two sides, eh? The Indiana Pacers, their offense has been the best in the league. Number 1 offensive rating, 122.7. Now their defense needs to improve if they have any chance of competing in the playoffs against basically anybody. Because if you can score the ball, but you have to be able to prevent other people from scoring the ball. But at the moment, it's working, it's clicking, and Tyrese Halliburton is insane. They're finding their identity as well. So both 2 young teams, Orlando and Indiana, both finding their identities in one side of the ball. And so they both arguably need to improve the other side of the ball in order to become true contenders, but they're also young teams. And hopefully they can figure it out soon, because they've got really exciting futures coming up for them. So yeah, I'll say that for the Pacers. For the Knicks now, we're going to talk about RJ Barrett. He's having a career year so far, averaging 21 points, 4 rebounds and 3 assists a game, 45% from the floor, shooting 49% from 3-point range on 5.5 attempts a game. I don't think anyone would have foreseen that so far, but yeah, he's missed some time to injury, so it's only a small sample size. We'll see if he can continue it on, but I was really impressed whenever I've watched RJ Barrett play. So I think he needs to be given a little bit more respect from NBA community, and yeah, he's been fantastic for New York. Craig Porter Jr. is killing it for Cleveland. He's been really good off of that Cavaliers bench. I didn't know who this guy was. Averaging 8 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, 54% from the floor, 33% from 3. He's come in and he's playing some really important minutes for Cleveland this season. He's getting really good. Like, he had a 21-point game. He killed Denver out of nowhere. And so yeah, he's helping them win games. And so it's honestly really fun to watch a guy coming out of nowhere having really good run. So yeah, well done, Craig Porter Jr. I'm gonna give you this credit here. So there you go. Thank you. For the Hawks, I've got two. First one, DeJounte Murray. I'm going to talk about DeJounte because the team has looked better with DeJounte on the floor and with Trae Young off the floor, which is a bit intriguing, but it's also credit to how good DeJounte Murray has been. Averaging nearly 22 points, 5.5 assists, 4.5 rebounds, 47% from the floor, and shooting 41% from 3-point range. On 6 attempts a game. If you had asked anyone in his first 4 seasons if he'd become that good of a shooter, I don't think anyone would have said that. You know what I mean? He's a 40% shooter for the first time in his entire career, and he's still one of the best guard defenders in the entire NBA. Second one for the Hawks, Jalen Johnson. I think this should be a fairly obvious one. He has completely stepped up to fill and exceed the John Collins role. Averaging nearly 15 points, nearly 8 rebounds, 2.1 stocks combined, shooting 59% of the field and 42% of the 3-point range. He's absolutely fantastic at the moment. He's finally showing, he got the opportunity, and he's showing them that he probably should have been getting this opportunity sooner. So yeah, fantastic work from Jalen Johnson. And keep it up because they need his play. Lonnie Walker, the fourth for Brooklyn, has been absolutely killing it. If you don't know, here's the time I'll say it. Lonnie Walker's my favorite NBA player. I've loved him since he got drafted by San Antonio, and I will forever do so because I love watching him play. He's my favorite player to watch when he's playing. Honestly, I don't even care. Averaging 16 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. 3 assists and 2 assists, 3 rebounds. Holy Lord. And shooting 50% from the field and 46% from 3-point range on 5.5 attempts a game. I got scared the first few games of the season. It didn't look like they were going to play him that much. But I'm glad they are because Lonnie, he's playing insane. He's playing the best basketball of his career. And at the moment, he's probably one of the front runners for 6th Man of the Year. He's playing like it, that's for sure. So yeah, keep it up, Lonnie Walker. Love you. Scotty Barnes for the Raptors is coming for the Most Improved Player of the Award. Scotty Barnes for the Raptors is coming for the Most Improved Player award this season. He's been fantastic, averaging nearly 20 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, and 3 stocks a game total. 47% from the floor and shooting 38% from the 3-point range on 5 attempts a game. He is taking that 3rd-year leap. Everyone was scared last year when he was basically the same player. Maybe just give these kids, right, because they're kids, time to grow and develop, and they'll prove what they're actually capable of, which Scotty Barnes is doing right now. So yeah, he's probably my pick for Most Improved Player. Also, I'm going to shout out Jakob Poeltl for Toronto. Love you, Jakob. And he's playing fantastic for the Raptors as well. So yeah, I'm going to mention those. A fairly unimpressive team this season, the Bulls and Alex Caruso. Alex Caruso has been fantastic this season. Career high in points, 10 a game, 4 rebounds, 2.3 assists. Still one of the best guard defenders in the league. 56% from the floor, 48% from 3-point range on 3.5 attempts a game. They could probably get multiple young or young assets or draft picks out of him, they need to move him by the deadline. And teams like Philadelphia and Milwaukee and other teams like that, I think, should jump in on trying to get Caruso on their team, because he would be fantastic on any of those contenders. For the Hornets, I'm going to say Mark Williams has made a really big jump this season, averaging 14 points, 10 rebounds, and shooting 67% from the floor. He's what you want in a center, right? Rim running, protecting the rim, good defense, grabbing the rebounds. Not many centers in the league are going to out-rebound this guy. He's playing really well for Charlotte. Again, a relatively unimpressive team, but he's playing really well, and again, a team that needs it. But at least it looks like they've found someone who they can trust moving forward at the center spot, which is good for them. So well done, Mark Williams. It's Denny time. For the Wizards, Denny Avdija has finally getting the chance to prove who he actually, can be. Averaging nearly 13 points, 5 rebounds, 3.5 assists, over a steal, 54%, actually 53% from the field, 41% from 3-point range on 3 attempts a game. We like Denny over here, and I'm glad he's getting a bigger opportunity, which you would feel once Bradley Beal left, but he's looking also more confident this year, which is good. He's still super young, and he's also a really good defender as well. Really good on the defensive end. So I really like Denny Avdija, and I think he's playing really well. So yeah, I think he deserves the credit here. Also, shout out to Bilal Coulibaly. I'm pretty sure he's leading rookies in 3-point percentage, and he's also awesome to watch. So yeah, I'm going to shout out those two for that. And last but not least, we're going to talk about the Pistons rookies, mainly Asar Thompson. Averaging a double-double, leading the rookies in rebounds. I wouldn't have seen that coming with Victor Wembanyama and Chet Holmgren in being classed as rookies. But he is, and he's also one of the best rookie defenders we've seen. Averaging 11 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 1.7 blocks at the small forward spot at 6'7" is ridiculous for his rookie season. He can't shoot from 3-point range, but people, I think, knew that, and he's still super young. He's got plenty of time to figure out and develop a jump shot, so yeah, I think he's been super impressive, so yeah, well done to Asar. The other Pistons rookie who's going to get a mention here is Marcus Sasser. He's been awesome for the Pistons off the bench, averaging nearly 9 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, 48% from the field, and 38% from 3-point range. Hasn't missed a free throw yet either. He's been fantastic off the Pistons bench. Again, another rookie who's sort of just come out of nowhere to play really well. Older rookie as well, 23 years old, but he's probably a guy who I would like to have on a younger team. A guy who can come in and just provide value straight away. So yeah, that's what he's doing. And even though the Pistons are struggling again this year, he looks to be a bright spot. So yeah, keep up the work, Marcus Sasser. There you go. I've got that's it. We're done. So yeah, thanks all for watching. That's one impressive thing from every NBA team now. If you agree with any of them or disagree, just let me know in the comments below. If you like the video and you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. And turn on notifications, because I want you to know when I post a video, so you can come jump in and watch it, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace out.